I'm the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom.
And has got to change.
They've had 1 minute now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with that hook. The right hook misses. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And we enter the ninth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. The straight right just misses. Shot. Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And down goes the Swarm. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner needs to think nice and...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
It's round 10. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. And the swarm has been dropped. And look at that body shot. They couldn't.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurt.
And the swarm goes crumbling to the canvas. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falkor Bay. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, Unbreakable. And they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing Mediocre. You've got to have it all in order to be a champion in this division. Welcome to the welterweight division.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first is Unbreakable from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory. Up against them, Mediocre from Scotland. The last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is...
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
All right, Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it.
The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Got him there. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Misses with the straight left. Going to punch himself out, though. The courage on display here is incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. They're both trying for a knockout. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Beautiful counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? So much for boxing. This is a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot after our
motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab misses. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Can't score with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss for that jab. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this 10 kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
At it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Jab was blocked. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Not a lot of punches. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice stop, but that won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Stamina is off the charts. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. A perfect counter lands. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Miss with that jab. Back and forth they go. Hold that thought. Stumbling around in potholes. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the joke. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
These two are the perfect dance partners. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. A chance to make history. And down goes mediocre. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to...
Round 8, and we're off again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. Perfect counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Do you believe this? Beautiful counter shot. And he misses with that jab. careful not to punch himself out. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown you just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a horse on that. He's got to bluff them.
Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. That hook was off target. Good defense blocking the right jab. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. Missing with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. That left hook missed. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
It's round 10. Last round, complete domination. Let's...
Yeah, like a duff. Order belts, mighty. Ding ding, step in the ring, does swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring when right, somebody shall sling.
see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. A lot of effort being exerted here. Only catching air with that hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? He misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Straight right just misses. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it.
Striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. I tried to change what I cannot undo. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back. Are you coming back, knocking down the door? Coming back. Are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more? Yeah, are you ready for more? And I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. It is the one and only Grand Theater. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Unbreakable. You can see who has the power advantage. And they'll be facing the Sandman. And they will enjoy a reach advantage. This fight taking place at the welterweight division. Plenty of speed. But at this weight class, these guys have a lot of power, too.
Nobody knows who's going to win.
Up first is Unbreakable from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing.
All the seats have been taken, and that's the opening bell, round one. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Punch caught him clean. Looking to land the hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round.